I try to get that smoke flavor on my wings, man. I just put like some cherry wood chips, and they were kind of smoky. Do you have a smoker, Blast? Do you smoke yours?
Nah, but I use a box with wood chips too.
Okay.
And yeah, it gets a little bit of that flavor in there.
Yeah. I'm trying to focus on like trying to smoke my meat more. I mean the barbecue.
They said he's trying to
Y'all done?
focus on what?
Smoking. My proteins.
Yeah, say he's trying to smoke his meat. You're tearing yourself up.
Man,
I gotta stop.
Man, that's what it sounds like, man. He's tearing himself up.
Going to assault yourself, man.
I gotta cut it out sometime, man.
I mean, we got to cut it. You got to cut it off, y'all.
Hops and Stocks podcast is presented by 100 Spoke Media Group. We encourage our listeners to drink responsibly. Please note, we are not financial advisors. We do not offer or provide financial advice.
I'm Spoke affiliated from the city of Jim.
Welcome back to the Hops and Stocks podcast. We are brought to you by 100 Spoke Media Group. This is episode 79. Fellas in the house, B-Dub.
Yes, sir.
D-Teasy. Shout out to E. What's going on, fellas?
Knuckle up.
You know who that's for, man.
Yeah, I know what that is, man.
It's good to be back. Three fourths.
Yeah, man. Good to have Tolls back in the house.
Hey, man, it's good to be back, man. It's been a while. It's been a tumultuous couple of months, but I'm back.
Yeah, man.
Had to work on that infrastructure, dog.
Right. You're looking at a new wall behind me. New infrastructure. Looking at I'm sitting in a new infrastructure pod.
Yeah, well, good that you got that all worked out, man.
Yeah.
I know it was tough.
Man. You know, life hits you.
Water's undefeated, man. Water.
It is.
Water will get into your crib, man.
Yeah.
It can get anywhere. It can take any form. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, nah, I don't care what you got planned. If I want in, I'm in.
I'm in. There ain't no barrier that can stop me.
Nah.
Actually, it go through barriers. It'll go into the barrier.
Yeah.
It'll move. It'll move stuff.
I mean, the system we have now, we're not beating the water. We're just letting the water in and pumping it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
we're not stopping it from getting in. We're allowing it. We're letting it get into a trench.
You're just redirecting that water.
Right.
Man.
That's all we're doing.
Hey, as soon as he wakes up and realizes, like, oh man, this dude think he can outsmart me. I'm about to get in here again.
Nah.
Like, look, dog, I know you try to make me go this way, but tomorrow
I'll be calling that lifetime warranty guy then, like, hold on, man.
This guy think he can out trick me, huh?
Like, listen, dog, man. Tomorrow I'm going upstairs. I'm going upstairs.
One thing it can't do, man, it can't defy gravity. It has to go with gravity.
No, man.
He said it's going up. That's crazy.
It's going up them steps like it's going up.
Man, we got other problems, man. I got something else to be afraid of.
Yeah. Well, let's get into what we always do, man. I'm gonna throw it over to B-Dub. B-Dub, what's in the can,
man?
So, man, let's talk about it. I had this joint for probably a good month.
Oh,
I had this joint. I think I'm pronouncing this right. Thiolized. I'm thinking that's a double IPA. IPA.
I've never heard of that word. Man.
Yeah, that's a new word, man.
Yeah, so Thiolized double IPA. It's a collaboration with Cabin Brew and on UA, Untitled Art.
Okay.
Y'all know about them. 7.3 on the ABV.
Untitled Art. Boo.
No.
So I went ahead and poured him on up.
They'll never respond to us, man.
You already know it's light. It's probably light, refreshing, crisp.
Yeah.
Last week I struck out. Let's see what it is today.
Looks like a good summertime beer.
Hey, the term thiolized refers to engineered yeast strains that have the ability to biotransform the thiol precursors found in malt, hops, and grape-derived products into free thiols or whatever.
This ain't bad. It's a good barbecue beer, summertime. It is 90 degrees here in Ohio, so I ain't mad at this one at all. I don't taste the pineapple. This is a double IPA. That's probably why I got the 2 eyes. Double IPA, Ella, Eldoro hops, and Cosmic Punch yeast. So, with that being said, I'm not mad at this beer. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4 1/4.
4 1/4 ain't bad, man. I mean,
What was the ticket on it?
I bought a single. It's probably like, I think it was like maybe like $4.
Ain't bad.
Once again, this is Untitled Art collaboration with Cabin Brewing.
What was the ABV?
7.3 on ABV.
11?
7.3.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Thiolized IIPA.
what kind of flavor is it giving off to you?
It's that summertime citrusy crisp beer.
Typical IPA?
Yeah, this is the textbook definition of a IPA. This is a good beer right here.
Man, beat up is decked out in them Buckeye colors today.
Right. I don't know if you said it or not, but what's the IBU rating on it?
0.
0?
Oh,
Okay.
That's great. No hop.
That must be love then.
It's love.
Oh, yeah.
4 1/4 might go up after y'all review. So I'm gonna go ahead and pitch it to Blast. What you got there?
All right, thanks for the pitch. I got High Wire Brewing. We're out of Asheville, North Carolina. This joint is called Grandma's Cherry Pie Parfait. Ale brewed with cherries, graham cracker, lactose, and yogurt powder. 100% Nana approved is what it says.
There's got to be a dessert beer then.
That's what we're looking like.
Nice color.
Look like Moscato.
Give you the can.
Parfait.
Can work.
Hey man, Lee's Parfaits undefeated.
I ain't had one of them in a long
I
time.
mean, Lee's everything.
I mean, yeah, low-key facts.
Yeah.
So the nose is definitely kicking off a lot of cherry. Let's see what we got.
Was cherry a note?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What if it wasn't though? Just read
Grandma's Cherry Pie, ale brewed with cherries, graham cracker,
Oh,
yeah.
lactose, and yogurt powder. That being said,
It was delicious.
I think it's trash.
Man.
Yeah, it ain't hitting on something.
not trash, but I mean, when it's supposed to be parfait, cherry pie parfait, it's lacking a little bit of sweetness, man. I mean, you definitely get the cherry, and you're getting probably the lactose and yogurt powder. I'm not really getting the graham cracker. I don't know. It almost tastes like a diet cherry beverage or something like that, man.
Oh, yeah.
So
I ain't a fan of diet nothing.
yeah, I could. It's not trash, but I definitely wouldn't go back for it. Maybe. I mean, it did hit majority of the notes. It hit 75% of the notes, so maybe 3.5 would be a 75.
I mean, what does lactose taste like?
I'm assuming that helps to give you maybe some sort of milk type of flavor. Cream? I don't know.
Oh man.
Get mine out of the gutter, beat up.
Milky cream.
Cream is a note.
It was already bad when you said grandma's cherry pie.
Yeah, I thought that as I was reading. I'm like, damn, man, this is kind of aggressive.
Yes, way aggressive. It's way inappropriate.
Right.
True that, man. Well, I mean, you can blame those guys at High Wire for that. I didn't make the name up, man.
Yeah, man. Bad.
But yeah, that being said, High Wire Brewing, somebody's cherry pie parfait, 3.5, Asheville, Carolina in the house.
Grandma's cherry. You said somebody.
I was trying to keep it clean, man.
You go right back to the gutter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let's throw it over to the good brother.
I wasn't even thinking about that until y'all said it.
It's on you, Toes.
Pie. Anytime you put in pie. All right, I've gone a little, non-traditional for the season. It's a rich, smooth porter Hell, I got new glasses and still can't see out these bitches. So
I never understood why you take your glasses off to read.
Oh yeah.
Heretic, it's a Shallow Grave. This is award winning. It has a beer cup bronze award. It also came in 2016. It came in the GABF silver medal for robust porter, 7.0 on the ALC.
You get that at the HH?
I think so. Yeah,
they big on that brand.
Oh yeah, they're out of Fairfield, California. Says genuine craft beer, never filtered, never pasteurized, no shortcuts. Always brewed and packaged only by Heretic Brewing. So this is out of California. So let's see what this tastes like.
West, y'all.
Man, Cali.
I was already kind of sipping on it. It was
Yeah, I seen you take a sip
it was
already.
giving me bitter.
Bitter vibes. Bitter.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Yeah. First sip till it on.
He doesn't like it at all.
I mean, it was crazy. I already knew I didn't like it. So it's kind of like just going through the formality of it.
I mean, when
Too
they
bitter.
recommended one to me, I ain't like that joint either, man. It was, I don't know if it was that porter, but it was that brand.
Yeah, it's too bitter.
That's
Like
two strikes.
they hit you like I mean it's a porter. You shouldn't be feeling it all in here, man, with a porter, all in your cheekbones.
See, Porter's already got a bad
To you, man. So, a lot of people love porters.
They're like stout lights.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I mean, what's it
If
supposed
we're
to be doing? Is it supposed to give you anything?
I mean, but if you're gonna balance it with a real bitter taste, I mean, you're throwing me off. Like, just don't give me bitter at all.
This was a store recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing worse than when somebody recommends something to you and it's trash. And you pretty much gotta like it in front of their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Especially if you're at the bar and they give you samples. This is my favorite. They slide it to you.
You can't take a freebie and be like, yeah, nah, that ain't me.
Hey, this is trash.
That's
I mean,
not it.
it's award winning, but it didn't get first place. Like it has a bronze award and a silver award, so it's not the best. It's just all right.
So it's all right for bronze.
It's all right for bronze and silver. To them, this trash to me. Like if we were at the beer fest, it'd be straight to the grass, man.
straight turfing it.
What's the stats on it, man? Has it got any good stats?
What you mean?
Like what's that?
I mean, it's coating the glass.
7.
Yeah, okay. That ain't bad for port.
Man, you know the wort wing we had. That kind of like set the standard for all porters.
True that.
Because that wort wing porter is delicious. And
yeah, that's probably one of the better flights I've had.
What was it, Baltic Porter?
Yeah. So first day back in a long time, I came with some trash.
Yeah, what's the grade on that joint?
It's a 2.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
this is not a 3 at all. Like, I mean, shit, that's a 2.
Hey, yeah.
I mean, that's damn near an F. That's the lowest D you can get.
Some people give 3s. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna drink this.
Yeah, it's damn near not passing.
I think I gave negative to the astronaut food.
It's low key got to go back to summer school.
And if you take small sips, like when I drink my beer, I like to, go ahead and give it some gulps. The gulps, you're gonna get a lot of the bitterness. But if I take small sips, I can block the bitterness out. But I don't feel like doing that shit.
Does it have the notes on there? Like, does it say it's supposed to be bitter or anything?
I don't know. I read everything on there.
It might be nailing the notes. And
it says a rich, smooth porter.
yeah, okay.
Well, anything bitter is not smooth to me. I mean, shit. Anytime you got that crazy face, too.
Oh, yeah. I think I had him. I mean, I don't know unless that's just what they do, but I've definitely seen that face.
Nah.
Hey, bro. I mean, it's a Friday night, man. we got time. If you want to pour out and do another one.
Shit, I may have to.
Yeah. I got a second one on deck myself because it is a Friday.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it, man. I mean, shit, we could break history if you want and do 2 reviews.
Y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? We pod on Wednesdays. This Friday joint right here is new.
Say,
Yeah, it might get a little loose.
We can get loose.
Might get Bucky up in here, man.
Hey, we turning cameras off to go get them or what? I'm about to go get mine now.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
you want to
go get yours, man. We'll keep it going.
Yeah, I wanted to chop it up about this Far Side interview I heard today.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was talking about it a little bit in the pre-pod. Give us the shakedown.
Stats on that. So it's 4. I think it's 4 cats in that group.
Yeah,
they all out of Cali, and they broke up in like 97. People don't know that.
Wow, damn.
Yeah. So they came out in 93, 92 or 90, 93. They came out like 94. No, they came out in 92. They came in 92, dropped in 93. They broke up in like 97.
Okay.
They said basically Fat Lip was, they couldn't work with him. I guess he might have had a substance abuse problem or whatever, but they was always taking bets if he was going to make the plane or whatever they were traveling to. But
I mean, Lip brought a character to the group, man.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
I did. I think I saw some solo Fat Lip one time, and the video was real weird, man.
Yeah, they was trashing the solo effort. They said he came in as a solo artist before he came to the group. He was a solo artist.
Yeah, okay.
And they were just like, they've been on their own longer than they've been a collective.
Are the 3 other dudes still together?
It's 2 of them now. It's
okay.
Fat Lip and I guess a dude named Trey. He broke off from them too because he was on some weirdo shit too. So it's 2 original members, and I don't know if they added some cats, but they were just saying like, they was like, I guess they still on some different shit. They was like, man, we grown now. He's like, man, I got grandkids, and y'all still trying to do stupid shit. He's like, man, I can't be going through that. So he was like, well, it's better off if we grew apart, is basically what he was saying. And
yeah,
then,
no harm in that, man. That happens.
Yeah. Are you hip to the dude on Shade 45? I guess his name is Rude Jude or something like that. Yeah, I guess he's our age because he's like, y'all music, transformed hip hop a little bit. He's like, nah, let me get this straight. He was like, De La Soul is where we got our style from. That's what he was saying.
Okay. I mean,
they were
you can't really talk Far Side without talking my guy JD, man. JD blessed them with 2 classics, I want to say. Definitely Running.
Did he?
Yeah, he did Running.
Nice.
And he did the one where they're going backwards in the video. I think it's called He did that one too, so.
Yeah, they got some joints.
But I mean, JD did Daylight. A lot of, the Daylight that we love too. Like JD did Stakes is High.
I think they were saying that they put on Dale the Funky Homo Sapien and somebody else out of California.
This cat had a cut called Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
Hey, and it was the cut too.
It was the cut. I'm like, we was listening to some strange stuff, man.
Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
I might have to go back and listen to that because I'm not even sure what the point of that was, man.
It was a weird video. He's a weird dude.
Yeah, he is a weird dude, man.
But he fit that. I see where they got their influence because Far Side kind of weirdo because they was talking about it. It's like, man, we was like the first rappers to start doing mushrooms. He's like, yeah. Everybody was doing weed. Y'all doing mushrooms.
Yeah. I like that about Cali, man. Like, man, was Dale was Oakland, right?
Dale Oakland, yeah.
Okay, and he was down with Souls of Mischief and those.
Yep.
So, yeah, I kind of like that aspect of Cali. You obviously get a lot of the gangster and the hardcore, but they also have some of their alternative stuff too. That was hitting, especially back in our day.
That's exactly what he was saying. He was like, man, I'm from Compton, but I ain't no gangster. He's like, I was doing shrooms.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I mean, figure, LA and California in general was big enough to have more than one content versus, you know what I mean?
True that.
Everybody just can't be thugged out and gangster.
No. I mean, you look at bring it modern day, kind of what Kendrick has become. I mean,
Right.
he's kind of that far side ilk.
Yeah,
Right.
he is. He was saying that. He was saying Biggie opened up for them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
You got the skateboarders and stuff like that. I don't know if that was California or not.
Yeah,
They definitely had the skateboarders out there.
the half pipe scene. Yep.
Right.
Shout out to LA, man. Even though a big part of that gangster rap sound is Dayton.
I mean,
The funk.
That funky worm.
yeah, you speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, man, what y'all do for Memorial Day? Memorial Day just passed this weekend. What did cats get into?
You know what I did, man. I hit that grill up real good.
Yeah, Tolls always hit that
Did
grill.
finally made some Toller sauce. The family had been begging for some Toller sauce. I know B-Dub don't like sauce. He
Made
like
them sick. Made everybody in that house sick.
You don't mess with the Toller sauce, B-Dub?
He put sauce on everything. What's that commercial? What's that commercial? Put it on everything.
I put that ish on everything.
Right. They put it on everything.
I ain't franking up nothing. No.
I mean, but the sauce is barbecue. It's a barbecue base, man. I mean, you don't like barbecue sauce?
Yeah, I like barbecue sauce.
You
But
reckon?
it don't have. I don't have to have it though. You know what I'm saying?
So that's it, man. Just
Yeah.
get some wings and put some. Man, I had these ghost pepper sausages, dog.
Flaming.
So good. I shouldn't even said they were good because as soon as I said they were good, everybody else wanted one.
Were they hot?
Yeah, that ghost pepper. So that's about it, man. What I drink on, my standard Coors Light while I'm cooking. But man, I got into those Simply Peach, kiwi, strawberry, and mango.
Yeah, told you.
I'm down those jokers, man.
Told you.
I was tearing them up.
Yeah,
They got new flavor. They got new flavors out for the summer.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember the peach being a flavor.
It's Simply Peach right now.
Yeah, so I bought the 12 of the peach. But are you hip to the ones before that, the original ones?
Yeah. Remember, because we couldn't find them, but then we finally found. Yeah. So those were good, man. I mean, they're only like 4%, but
Yeah.
you just down them and down them. I think I was pouring them in my beer, like. Get some of that. Get some of that beer.
It's something you could drink and not have to worry about if I had too many. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got like 3 or 4 of them joints and be like, it's nothing really.
I mean, because you can you can sample every single flavor. That kiwi strawberry.
They still come in the 12. It's like a variety 12.
Yep. It's a variety 12.
If you got like some vodka on the side or like some Ciroc, it's perfect. Perfect.
I mean, what is it? Is it a seltzer?
Nah.
I don't think it's a seltzer. It's like a hard lemonade almost.
Yeah. But it doesn't give you hard lemonade flavor.
Vibes. Yeah, it ain't that sweetness.
Right. It ain't malt. Like sometimes like those hard lemonades it's like kind of like a special brew type taste.
Yeah, you get that.
These don't have that. It's just, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to check it out, man. I still have never had one, so
Okay.
Might have to give me one.
I got plenty over here, man. I bought 12 pack. I think they may come in 16 actually.
All right.
Other than that,
what'd you get into, man? I feel like I saw you at a football game.
Oh yeah. See,
was it real football or like flag?
My little nephew played flag.
Flag. Okay, I was about to say, were they padded up already?
Nah, but he gear up like he in pads though. You know how I was in football, all the little gear and stuff. So he got the gloves, he got the tights, he got all that stuff. And he took one to the house, so proud of that. So me and my dad went to go check him out. They lost by like 2. So they like 0-4. They might have a game tomorrow. I might check them out tomorrow, depending.
Talking about 7-on-7, right, Skelly?
Is it 7-on-7? Yeah. These kids, it's probably a good way to start before you play football because
it is, yeah.
It gives them like the skill set, the basics before they put the pads on.
Is he? What age is he?
He's in the fourth
grade.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have like older kids at the league? Have you ever seen like an older kids flag game?
Yeah. I live across the street from a park. They have
Uh-huh.
adult flag football over there.
Okay.
Tournaments.
Like the older kids with some of the rules, like you really have to focus on the precision passing game. It's kind of cool to see the older kids slinging it around and running routes.
Yeah, they everywhere. They don't got no set quarterback. He'll play quarterback 2 snaps and then he'll be
Yeah.
a snapper and running back. It's real different.
Yeah,
It ain't
younger
like
kids, you can just kind of, if you got speed, it's pretty much a wrap. So
that's all it is. They ain't got no plays. They just pitch it to him. The pass is wide, run on the end. Somebody will miss the flag and he gone to the house.
Yeah, you gone. Yeah.
So then we went to BW3s after that. Next day I went over to my aunt's. They had this big thing every Memorial Day where they go to Woodland. If y'all know what Woodland is, it's a big cemetery in Dayton.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So a lot of my peoples is buried over there. So it's like eight headstones over there. So they go over there and they clean up all the headstones. They take all the weeds out and put flowers on each one. So this is my first time doing that with them. And then went back to her house. They force fed me some liquor. So we went like 9:00. We got done. I'm back at her house at like 11.
9 in the morning, y'all went?
Huh?
9 in the morning, y'all went?
Yeah.
So 11 a.m. she's force feeding you?
Yeah. A bourbon. She makes this bourbon slush.
Oh, okay.
So, and then I had to go to my daddy's house. And as soon as I get over there, he force feed me Bud Lights and playing cards all day. And then they gave me a plate. So I had like 4 plates. And I just went home and passed out. It was like 2. It was like 2:00. No, it's
Mr.
probably like
Shaq
4.
ain't boycotting the Bud Light? Nah. I'm messing around, man.
My dad, like, I don't give a damn. It's going down. But yeah, I took it easy, man. I ain't really do too much, man. What about yourself?
Man, I had a soccer tournament up in South Bend, Indiana. Good time, man. Those of y'all that know, I'm a huge Notre Dame fan, so it was nice to be in the home of the Irish. We actually took a tour of the stadium. It was supposed to be $20 per person, but when we got there, the dude was like, our payment system is down. You can just go on in. I was like, oh, a nice $60 savings. So it was me, my son, and my daughter. I'll try to put some pictures up too, but they let you walk right in. And as you walk in, you kind of see the home tunnel. And there was a couple dudes standing with helmets. So we got to like actually hold some, actual game helmets.
Oh,
and then they take you pretty much to the home team locker room, but they don't let you go in. They said some cats was, messing with some of the equipment one time. So I guess it's off limits or whatever, but they do let you, slap the play like a champion sign and all the national championships. So it was cool to, kind of walk down the same steps you see on TV or whatever. And then you come out out the tunnel and kind of go onto the field. As an Irish fan, it's just cool to be on the place where you watch every Saturday. Mm-hmm. And then the tour kind of concluded with us going in the visitors' locker room and in the training room. And then I think it was a media room where maybe the coach would probably meet with media members after the game or whatever. And that was about it. And the cool thing was my son pulled me aside and he was like, "Hey, Dad," he was like, that was cool. He said some other stuff that, I ain't gonna put him on blast, but I was like, "I know, son. Yeah, I know the feeling." I was like, it gave me goosebumps being in here too. So it was a cool moment for me and him. And I think my daughter liked it too, because she knows how big of a fan I am. Soccer games, they went pretty good. We did get hammered one of our games, but I think the kids had a good time bonding. Our hotel was right next to a Hooters. So of course, all of the kids, 12-year-old boys, they wanted to go to Hooters for dinner or whatever. So we did that.
Yeah, 40-something fathers.
I don't know, man. I was trying to eat a little bit more decent than Hooters, because you'd be out of town and it's just kind of the same food when you eat out of town. I was trying to pick something a little bit more decent, but
you already had an extra 60 in your pocket.
True. Yeah. So So we did Hooters and watched the game 6 where dude did the little tip in on Boston at the end of the game. So that was cool.
Some good memories, man.
Yeah. I think sometimes you out of town for these tournaments and it's kind of like, but I was glad that my son got a chance to bond with his teammates and, give him that stadium experience. So that was all cool. And then Monday when I got back, I was like toes, hopped on the grill, did it up for the family real quick.
You take a picture with Touchdown Jesus?
Nah, I got a picture of it though. Yep, I got a picture of it. I got a picture of us on the field. I took like a panoramic of the stadium.
It looks smaller in person, don't it? It looks huge on TV.
Maybe from the outside. From the outside, it doesn't look too huge, but when you're on the grass and you're kind of looking up, it's pretty big.
The where that mural is of Touchdown Jesus, what is that building?
I think it's the library.
It's a library.
Yeah. It's like right across the street from the main gate.
So it's in the middle of campus, the stadium.
Oh yeah, right in the middle of the campus. Yeah. I had a bad stout while I was there. I mean, it was giving off porter vibes, and I turned to the back of the can. It was like 4.6.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man, this can't be stout.
Yeah, man, this can't be stout.
I'm like, Coors might be hitting more than this.
Man, this can't be stout.
I'm like, what is the stats on a Coors, man?
Man, Coors
It's gotta be like 4, 3, 5.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter it's just a good taste, a good crispy taste.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I'm like, man, y'all need somebody to come up here and show y'all how to make stouts, man.
I ain't no beer snob. I mean, if you got it, I drink it. As long as it ain't no malt liquor.
Yeah, I was killing the Line and Kugel summer shandies.
Oh yeah.
Like after I finished that stout, I was like, yeah, no more of those. Give me something I know. I know this summer shandy.
Hey, shandy's a classic, man.
Yeah, summer shandy.
I was at Frickers, man. I was on Line and Kugel when it first came out. When I first got hit to them, I was on them hard, and I went to Frickers and I ordered a shandy. And every time they come around, my coworkers would be like, "Another shandy, Billy? Another shandy?" Like it was some fancy beer or something.
Hey, that shandy mix box is nice, man. It's like grapefruit in there, something with a red, like maybe a strawberry or something. That shandy box is nice.
Hey man, speaking of Indiana, I'm gonna do a second review real quick. It's called Sex and Candy.
Oh, okay.
18th Street Brewery, and just so happened it's IPA. Just so happens out of Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah. 18th Street is black owned.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's word.
Sex and Candy. IPA 7.0. It's a lot better than
Candy.
Porter.
Hey, depending on what style of beer it is, does the ABV deter you if you make a purchase or not?
Not me. Hell, excuse me. I drink Coors, man. So I don't care about
I mean, but you know what Coors is. I'm talking about if you blind buying a beer and you looking at it, and you like, all right, and it's supposed to be a stout, and this, like you said, like Blast said, if it's a 5.
I think it would if it was a stout.
It depends how expensive it is. Like if they trying to get $8 for 5%, that's a no-go.
Yeah, that's a good point too, man. You can't be charging a ton of money for some.
But I don't think they will though.
Lightning ass brew.
Yeah.
I'm passing up stouts anyway, for real. But I'll tell you, man, if you ever get a chance to go to Pies and Pints, is that the name of it?
Yeah.
And do a flight, and they have those stouts. I think E shows a couple where you wouldn't think they were stouts, but they were actually stouts.
Oh, the blonde ones.
Yeah, they have 2 variations. Delicious, man. I don't know if I was just hungry and thirsty. It was during my wife and I, we went for our anniversary. We were just kind of doing a tour of Liberty. And I was like, look, let's go in there, and man, the wings, they double smoke them. Then they I think they just double smoke them. I don't think they fry them at all. Man, they're so flavorful. I mean, if I can get that type of flavor out of my wings, but yeah, this Sex and Candy, man, I give this a legit 4.25.
You dig on that?
IPA, IPAs, I'm not a big fan, but if they go down smooth and without a lot of, hoppiness, I'm cool with it.
Good
I
brews.
think you like the IPA I had last week, man.
Boo. Yay, boo.
What was you gonna say about the wings, beat up?
All you need is some good wings, some fries, and a good pour. That's all you need out of a spot, really, man.
That's true, man. I mean, you don't have to have an extensive menu, man. You just gotta have a couple items you do really well.
Right.
Yeah. Have like four or five things you do well. The menu ain't gotta be two-sided. It gotta be one-sided.
Yeah, yep.
Some appetizers, some burgers, some wings.
We have to hit up Pies and Pints together, man. I want to see y'all.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I want to see your face when you eat the wing, but then when you have a couple of their, I don't know.
Where's it at?
Oh, Pies and Pints.
They got one downtown too, but
okay, downtown Cincinnati.
Yeah, they got one on the banks.
Okay, well, we were at Liberty Township. That might be one we can meet up at. But yeah, it was. I try to get that smoke flavor on my wings, man. I just put like some cherry wood chips, and they were kind of smoky. Do you have a smoker, Blast? Do you smoke yours?
No, but I use a box with wood chips too.
Okay.
And yeah, it gets a little bit of that flavor in there.
Yeah. I'm trying to focus on like trying to smoke my meat more. I mean the barbecue.
They said they trying to
Y'all done?
focus on what?
Smoking. My proteins.
Yeah, say he's trying to smoke his meat. You're tearing yourself up.
Man,
I gotta stop.
man, that's what it sounds like, man. He's tearing
Man.
himself up.
Going to assault yourself, man.
I gotta cut it out sometime, man.
I mean, we got to cut it. You got to cut it off, y'all.
All right, man. So I was telling B-Dub before the show, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm just gonna throw it out here, man. I saw an article on Barstool, and then I saw a similar article on MSN. And basically, man, I guess for the summer, y'all know we're not gonna give it to the listeners, but y'all know about SN, right? We all know about SN.
Yeah.
And so summertime, SN can rear.
It breeds SN.
Yeah, rears its ugly head around this time of year. And apparently guys are taking
Dush.
guys are taking a maxi pad
Oh, yeah.
and putting it in their drawers to kind of soak up, the essence of the summertime. And what really struck me about this story is that they're calling whatever that is gooch grease.
Yeah, gooch grease.
And I was just like, man, gooch grease is hilarious. And two, just I mean, I know where y'all are. I know. At least I believe I know where you guys are gonna say. But what do you guys think about installing something to control your gooch grease?
If you know what gooch is, put it in the comments down below.
I'm
on the side of this is utterly ridiculous, but
on the side. There's so many other things you can do just to dry up that. I mean, the grease is essentially sweat, man. They're saying it's sweat. You know what I mean? Get you a towel and towel them off. I mean, keep it moving. You don't have to have something on permanent, like you just. I mean,
you don't need it.
That's ridiculous. Then make it a maxi pad. I mean,
that's what it is. I mean, you ain't gotta go out and buy an accessory to handle your grease. Really, you gotta change the type of drawers you wear, man. You gotta wear those I get them from Manscaped. They're not cotton. I forget what they call it, man. Almost like nylon, damn near. They cool.
So you got
Yeah,
some fancy
yeah. I mean,
draws for your
I
yard.
guess that's a good point, man. If you're getting ball sweat like that, man, there's a couple other things you can do before you start putting maxis on them.
I mean, before they did that, they was probably stuffing tissue down.
Hey, go with the tissue. I mean, that shit.
I mean, yeah, that's probably a little more respectable than a pad.
Stick with the tissue. I mean, where they get the pads, man?
I remember Toles once said, "Put a pad in it."
Oh yeah.
I never said that. I never said that.
I mean, can you imagine if that same cat later that night?
Hold on, beat up, man. I think we used to have to perform and say Toles' ad libs for that part.
Yeah, man. Sketchy.
I feel like we were all on stage having to be like,
what are you guys talking about?
rhymes overflowing, something.
Put it.
Nah.
I think,
yeah, he knows
We
what
should-
bar, man. He
we
clearly knows what bar that is.
We used to damn near scream that shit, man.
yeah. Yeah,
I think it might have been a break on that part.
Shame on y'all.
I mean,
Shame on y'all.
I almost feel like there was like a little bit of a hand gesture too.
Oh my goodness, man.
little vulgar MF, man.
Oh man. Yeah, that
Don't believe
takes
these
me
guys.
back, man. Rhymes overflowing.
This is
Don't
damn near
believe these
4.5.
guys.
Hey man, y'all heard about De Niro having a kid at like 83?
The other dude, Pacino.
Pacino, my
Yeah.
bad. But they both having kids though.
Oh, okay.
But one is 83, and that's Pacino.
Man, I can't even
I mean,
imagine.
how are your urns still swimming? You know what I mean? I mean, at 83.
And dudes can keep on having kids until the day they die. Women, they only got a certain amount of eggs. So what's y'all cutoff? Well, y'all cutoff is now, but
Oh, man, yeah, my cutoff was like however old William is, that was my cutoff.
yeah.
Damn. The day he came out, that was my cutoff.
And then you cut off? You cut off?
Nah, I didn't cut off.
I cut off.
Yeah, I probably should get cut off.
I mean, because it's time to enjoy life, man. You know, I look at cats who late in their years with kids, and no matter what age you are, kids are blessing. They're gonna bless you. You're gonna bless them. But at some point, man, you gotta bless yourself.
I'm like, man,
You gotta bless yourself.
I mean, he's probably not gonna even make it to like preschool before he's out.
Well, that was all financial, man. She's set. I mean, she got knocked up, and she's gonna be set. Kids gonna be set. I think she's 29, 30.
Yeah,
I
she's
mean,
pretty young.
Yeah, so
That's nasty though, man. Like, not only are you an old dude, an older man still seating up, but you seating up women that are like 30 and 40 years younger.
Bruh, almost 60. I mean, if he's in his 80s and she's in her 20s, he's almost a 60-year difference.
Hey, he has kids.
Older than her.
In their 60s. I mean, in their 50s, I believe.
Wow.
And that'll be bad for them to seat her up. You know what I'm saying?
But you never see it in reverse, man. You'll never see a young guy plugging and getting pregnant some old chick.
I mean, because that
it's never in reverse. Like you said, I guess they run out of eggs. So once they go to menopause, they can't have them anyway. But
yeah, they run out of eggs, man. A lot of females now, they freezing their eggs until they find the right person. You know? But yeah.
Pacino and De Niro, some wild boys, man.
Wild boys, man. They should be married.
I mean, you got to split your wealth again.
Yeah,
like however many you already had, you got to divide it up some more.
But you know what? They don't have to worry about getting up in the middle of the night. They don't have to worry about.
They don't have to worry about a lot because
they nannied up.
They're going to be gone.
They'll be gone. So the typical thing that a father has to worry about or be concerned with, they don't, man. They just have to
True that, yeah. I mean, they might not even be in the same residence.
Right.
Yeah, Gary said that. And then they gonna have a nanny on top of that, so there ain't gonna be no hands on.
That kid grow up somebody else their daddy, man.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you can't go out and throw the ball with him.
Right.
you can't show him how to shoot hoops, man. You're gonna be struggling out there.
You probably don't even know how to play hoops, man. I'm saying you can't teach him any of that.
Can't teach him nothing.
You gonna teach him how to act.
Oh yeah. Probably won't even be an actor, man. A lot of them celebrities' kids, they don't follow in their footsteps, man. You ever heard Biggie's son rap?
No.
Pretty sorry.
Trash.
Hey, y'all see that article I sent y'all, man? Biggie got his style from this cat in Mississippi.
Oh yeah. I've seen that on Instagram a couple times before.
Yeah.
I mean
That dude.
That's all I'm gonna say is
Yeah, it was.
I don't know, man. I mean, you talking about when he transitioned when he got with Puffy?
Well, I'm just saying in that sequence of just the style, his style was very similar to that cat from Mississippi, and it all starts with how you come out initially. And he came out sounding just like that dude.
Nah, see, Big changed. His style wasn't like when he got with Puffy. His style changed when he first came out. I ain't talking about like Ready to Die. I'm talking about like that demo stage. He wasn't rapping like he ended up rapping. It was a difference.
Well, I guess it all depends when he stole Mississippi style. Then was that after Puffy? I mean, Puffy groomed him into like some sort of,
Oh yeah, he made him marketable, man.
Yeah, made him marketable. You know what I mean? But it's all good. I still love Biggie. He got Biggie in Pac.
Yeah, man. Gone way too soon, man. I mean, that's why I want y'all to watch that Dear Mama, man, because they talk about it ain't a documentary like straight on Pac. It's coming from his mama's perspective.
Yeah.
So a lot of that Black Panther history, and they talk about a lot of the Black Panther members. It's a good watch, man.
I'm about to check it out, man.
Check it out. I wasn't really looking forward to it.
It
seemed like something for me, but I'll check it out on the strength of your
They
recommendation.
were pumping it up so much, man. I got tired of seeing the promos. I'm like, man, I'm not going to watch that.
Well, I mean, there's something else. There's something else there with you, Toes.
Yeah.
there's some other forces.
I love Pac.
He put me. It's a song in that documentary they put me on, man. Y'all hip to Don McLean?
Nah.
They got a song called Vincent. Talking about Vincent Van Gogh. Check that song out, man. It's different as hell, but I love it. So check it out. It's called Vincent.
Vincent, all right.
But only beef I had with it was because, the Hughes brothers sued Pac for beating him up. But then he makes a documentary. It's not on him, but it's with him in his mother and his family. So
the Hughes brothers made it.
Yeah, how you make a documentary on a guy that you sued. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to get that bread, man.
Yeah. I mean, the Pac and Biggie was very divisive, man. And I remember not really dating a chick, but she asked me, was I, Tupac fan or a Biggie fan? This is when we stayed at the Forum.
Yeah, okay.
I was talking to her when we got the Forum. And, she was about to come through. We was about to, what I'm saying, have a nice night or whatever. And she asked me, do I like Tupac or Biggie?
Damn, and that threw it for a left. Damn,
I was like, I'm a Biggie fan. I really don't fuck with Tupac for real. I mean, I like Tupac. Man, I ain't never heard from that girl since, man. I mean, she wouldn't answer my calls. It was, what I mean, I ain't want to keep calling, but she was done. After she knew I was a Biggie fan, that was her decision. She made her decision after that. I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy how divisive it was, man.
She's from the Natty.
I can't remember where she was. I mean, we were in Cincinnati, so I'm assuming maybe she was from Cincinnati.
Yeah, they more.
Yeah, that whole East and West, man. It was an interesting dynamic, man. It really made, at least from my perspective, it was like they made you pick sides, man.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
I mean, both are great artists, but at that particular time, it was almost like you couldn't even listen to both. You had to choose one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going to school, man, and cats was, pressing cats like, man, East or West. I'm like, What is this, man? What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
East
I
or
mean,
West?
what are you gonna do something if I say one or the other?
I'm like, man, we're in the Midwest.
Man,
Like,
we ain't got
we're
no
neither.
dog in the fight.
Oh, none.
We trying to get on the map.
Man, Wu-Tang, motherfucker. That's what man. But I like both of them cats, man. My favorite artist is Scarface, so you know, that's South. Yeah, this is love right here.
All right, I can dig it. Well,
You
let's
going
wrap up, fellas, man. If y'all ain't got nothing else.
You going up on your rating of that IPA?
Yeah,
IIPA?
I go 4.5.
Yeah, what you get at
Feel
18th Street, Tolls?
I give it 4.25.
4.25.
I mean, I could give it 4.5 because any IPA that doesn't have real hoppy taste is right up my alley.
This high wire got a little better too, man. So maybe 3.75.
only knock on it, it's got like a bitter aftertaste.
3.75. That's just less trash.
Oh man, that's love. That's low key love.
I'm about to crack
Man,
something.
it's good. It's good being back, man. Good being back with you fellas, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, true that, man.
Good having you back.
We'll get some guests on.
Oh yeah.
Too busy. People aren't too busy during these summer seasons. People do a lot of vacation and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm ready to hit the road whenever you are, man.
Let's do it, man. We definitely got to get some brewery visits in this summer, man.
Right.
Well, that's it for episode 79, man. Hops and Stocks crew. We'll check y'all out next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Be a shell of a man if we ever depart. From my heart to I'm riding with you. I'm riding with you.
Hops and Stocks podcast is presented by H&S Media Group. We encourage our listeners to drink responsibly. Please note, we are not financial advisors. We do not offer or provide financial advice. Trademark copyrighted by H&S Media Group.